Hey, Will, having some fun on social media this week. At what point did you figure out that you could flip the L's around there, and when just what has this week been like for you getting introduced to this rivalry?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I came here, I knew that this was a game that the whole school and all the fans look forward to each year. It's a great rivalry that I'm excited to be a part about. And I just know like the whole thing, like for Kentucky fans, everyone's like, I was down for Louisville. And I don't know how no one thought of it sooner, but I mean, I just looked up like some way online how to turn text like upside down, got the L, threw it in the tweet, and just thought it was pretty funny, pretty clever. And I think some people might be taking a little bit too seriously, but it was just fun in games and just a good way to kind of spur some talk about the rivalry this week.
Jeff Drummond?
Yeah, curious, Will, on that topic of the rivalry, like you've been in some rivalry games before. Who was that for you? And at your previous stop with Penn State, and what's the kind of energy level and intensity like here compared to what you've experienced?
Yeah, Penn State, I mean, I don't think we had a true designated rival. I mean, you could say Ohio State, but I mean, their true rivals, Michigan, obviously, and or maybe even Pitt, but they don't even play them now. So it's kind of tough to give Penn State a true rival, but obviously each year there's going to be those games that there's a lot of hype around and there's a lot of energy and passion behind. And I think it just gives a little bit of extra motivation for guys to go out and play hard and give it their all. And those are the type of games that you want to play in and you look forward to playing in, and most of all that you want to win. So it's going to be a great week of preparation, and I'm excited for Saturday.
John Hale?
Well, obviously the other transfers, two classes of guys, because they didn't play last year, have not played in this game before. Is there somebody in the locker room this week that has taken it on himself to kind of teach everybody else what exactly this rivalry is about?
I'd say just Coach Stoops. He did a good job kind of introducing it on Monday when we got in for practice and had a team meeting. Just kind of telling everybody what we already know, and then some more just about giving it our all, but obviously not overdoing it. We want to prepare for this game as if it's any other game, really, and we don't want it to change our preparation process. But if he or anyone can give a little extra motivation, that definitely helps. So, I think just Coach Stoops has really been the one who drove it towards us, and guys at practice today seemed really energetic and are moving around fast and bringing the energy, more vocal leadership, which was good to see. And again, just excited to let it rip on Saturday.
John Clay?
Will, when Coach Cohn was on here just a little bit ago, he said you may have had your best practice of the year today. Do you feel like you're playing your best football right now?
I think I'm improving every day, every week. I think that my comfort as a quarterback has improved tremendously compared to week one to now. And I just think that the game plan, I really like the game plan we have this week, and it was just really dialed in and accurate and made good decisions today in practice. But that's the standard, and I need to keep that standard and to continue it throughout the rest of the season, throughout the rest of this week, to hold myself and the rest of our teammates to that standard. So I definitely think I've improved, and just looking forward to continuing on that trend.
Nick Roush?
There's a lot of talk about Malik Cunningham going to this game. You ever think, hey, why aren't they talking about Will Levis more?
No, I mean, I think it's well deserved. The kid's a really, really good player. He's really fun to watch. And obviously we don't focus too much on their offense preparing for the game, but I found myself a couple times just kind of flipping it over just to kind of get a sense of who they all are offensively just a little bit. But I mean, just the couple games that I've seen on TV of him play, all of the hype that he has gotten is definitely deserved. And I'm excited to battle against him on Saturday.
Kent Spencer?
Will, they especially in the last few weeks, they'll bring a lot of different pressures, but it seems like you guys have kind of really opened things up with your tight ends, in the last few weeks as well. How important can they be in a game like this?
Just as important as they've been all season. I think that they've always been a great aspect of our offense and stuff that we definitely utilize a lot. And we'll have some things dialed up for them, but in the passing game, they'll have route concepts or they'll have routes with different concepts, just like every other receiver. And when those plays come, just kind of treating them just like any other receiver. And if they're open, give them the ball. If not, moving on. But definitely want to get those guys the ball, and we're going to find some ways to do that this week for sure.